creating a data mesh strategy for Instacart means thinking about what is the data that's going to be externalized across team boundaries, and like how do we support teams in doing that in a consistent and uniform way. When I think about the technical solution and like how do we bring a data mesh to Instacart, I think along 3 lines. I think it's systems, organization, and process. I think it's really, really important that we build awesome self-serve tools where any team has a toolbox at their fingertips to process and store data, to interact with data, that we've got great tools for discoverability and data quality and all the other things that you care about in a data organization. But I think we need to complement that, right, with like what's the right organizational structure of the different roles and responsibilities of teams as they interact with data. And like what are the horizontal processes, the governance model for data across different teams so that we have that consistent way that we work with data across the whole company.
As we look across our distributed organization, there are both data ownership concerns associated with our data mesh strategy and the Confluent features that enable and empower all of our organizations to own their own data. And then there are specific kind of ways that we can incorporate real-time data into software development. The nice thing about some of the features of Confluent is that you don't have to understand offsets and consumer groups and like core Kafka concepts in order to leverage streaming data.
Every different type of data that we are working with across the company all is going to flow through this shared substrate in Kafka. That's really powerful, right? Because that gives us like this one place to hook in all of our tools for processing that data, for consuming it, for piping it back into the product and across different parts of the organization and so on.
If we can provide great tooling that enables teams like our catalog team, who is going to manage inventory from stores from across the country, without them having to be experts on the underpinning technology, that's great. If we can give them tools that help them own that data and improve the quality of that data, that's great. And so for us, the way we envision Confluent empowering our strategy is really, I think, their strategy and ours is tightly aligned.
The natural outcome of all this work is that Confluent becomes the central nervous system of Instacart, right? That we have this backbone that all of these teams are integrated with, that all of our data is flowing through one place. Any team that wants to build a new solution, that we've got a great kind of one-stop shop for them to go get things done.